The Rendlesham case, if true, and by that I just mean if it was not a military operation to test combat readiness or whatever in the midst of a nuclear crisis or something, would seem to fall into the same basic pattern as the Washington National sightings, in that it seems like a very deliberate, orchestrated event. It doesn't sound like something landed in the woods and people happened across it. It seems like that was the entire point, was for people to see it. And psychologically, that would seem to be misdirection on behalf of someone, wanting to impress us, wanting to perpetuate this extraterrestrial mythos. And what better way to do that than land in the midst of a sensitive installation and get a lot of people really uptight and really nervous and show us what amounts to a special effects display. So I find the Rendlesham case very interesting, because I think on one hand it could very easily be the work of the military, testing psychological reactions to an unforeseen event. But on the same token, that's exactly the sort of behavior that I would expect of indigenous humanoids living in our midst. So it's an interesting question, and it casts light on what I like to think of as this disinformation campaign being waged against us by an intelligence. And when you get deeper and deeper into this, it seems like we have disinformation campaign on top of campaign, and some of it is us, obviously, when you investigate, and some of it is not so easily ascribed to human intelligence. And I'm forced to consider that, at least hypothetically, we're dealing with a non-human species that lives right here on this planet.